Imagine waking up one day and realizing that the world around you feels far too familiar. The streets are covered in screens. People are trapped in digital realities. Identities have been traded for avatars, and coins are worth more in the virtual world than in real life. Suddenly, everything looks like a game setting, and the question arises, what if video games weren't just preparing us for the future, but had actually predicted it? It's not a coincidence. Decades before the metaverse existed, The Sims already let you create a parallel life. Build, work, socialize, consume, sleep, repeat. A perfect and suffocating cycle of digital routine. Today, social media does the same thing. You also build virtual houses, display achievements, edit emotions, and control every little detail to make it look like everything is under control. But deep down, you know who's really playing whom. And when you open Cyberpunk 2077, the déjà vu is immediate. Gigantic cities, modified bodies, technological implants that promise evolution, but demand the price of humanity. The game was released as fiction, but just look at the present. Neural implants, artificial intelligence, networks reading your behavior. It no longer feels like a distant future, it's an early manual for the present. Game creators have always been more prophets than programmers. While the world saw entertainment, they were designing ethical dilemmas and social collapses disguised as fun. In DZEX, governments manipulate society through technology and information. In Metal Gear Solid 2, the villain isn't a person, it's a system that decides what you should believe. Now think fake news, digital bubbles, algorithmic manipulation. It's no longer fiction. It's patch 2.0 of reality. But games didn't just predict technology, they predicted human behavior. They understood our obsession with control, power, and status. In GTA, the thrill of breaking rules without consequences. In Fortnite, the need to be seen, to be the last one standing. In Among Us, the collective distrust that dominates any connected group. What once seemed like play is now applied sociology. In every game, there's a mirror, and the reflection is unsettling. The Last of Us isn't about zombies, it's about fear and isolation. Fallout isn't about bombs, it's about survival after civilization's collapse. Cyberpunk isn't about chips, it's about identity and dopamine addiction. The settings change, but the essence is always the same. What happens when humanity plays so deeply, it forgets to pause? Perhaps the greatest prophecy comes from a simple game, Minecraft. Blocks, freedom, and limitless creation. An innocent metaphor for the age of digital construction. But also a warning. The power to build perfect worlds might drive us away from the imperfect real one. Today, platforms and artificial intelligences do the same. They build, simulate, recreate, all in our own image and likeness. Now, think of SimCity. You control energy, traffic, pollution, population, but make one wrong move and chaos unfolds. Sound familiar? It's the economy, the environment, politics. The same buttons, the same status bars. The difference is that here, there's no save progress or restart game. This one is unique, and the score is global. Video games predicted a world of instant rewards, infinite upgrades, and missions with no final purpose. A world where everything is measurable, but nothing is meaningful. And maybe, without noticing, we've accepted their logic to live just to level up, collect achievements, unlock rewards that soon lose their value. As if life itself had turned into a progress bar. In the end, the question isn't whether video games predicted the future. The question is, when did we start confusing the game with real life? Maybe the player and the character are already the same thing. And if that's true, maybe you're exactly where the game designer wanted you to be, staring at the screen. reflecting, trying to figure out what the next level is. So, ... Welcome to the future that games imagined. A future where fantasy defeated boredom, but maybe lost its meaning. And before you turn it off, remember, every simulation begins with curiosity and ends when someone asks, "Am I still playing?"